based on the fact that you're not dead, you acquitted yourself rather well. It's hard to believe that just a few days ago I was rousing you from a comfortable bed. It would seem that you have completed 2 of the tasks that Sabine set for you. If you return to Brighton, you will find Sir Walter has some news on how to fulfill the last requirement. Sir Walter is still waiting for you in the Brightwall Tavern. He seems to have become rather attached to the place.
Sell me your unwanted items. I want to buy them.
There's a chicken feather in my beer. Is that normal?
Ah, yes, the special ingredient.
Here she is. We were just talking about you.
Indeed, we have made a toast to your stupendous feat in ridding Miss Peak of Saker and his men. They have been a source of great distress for some time.
Nobody will be more pleased than Sabine. His dwellers might find some peace now.
Of course, nobody has suffered more than they.
I've been telling Samuel here about the terrible situation they're in. He thinks he may be able to help.
Yes, well, perhaps. I mean, of course. The thing is, as I was just explaining to Sir Walter, Brightwall has no overabundance of resources itself. The King's levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But
were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
there you have it. The way I see it. You will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter. Pardon me for overhearing. As it happens, I've learned of a promising method for amassing... now, the book says there is an additional, rather amazing capability. An excellent way to gain followers is by helping villagers in need. Take a closer look at Brightwall and you can now see the villagers in need. You can also see how many followers you must amass to impress Samuel and the people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help. By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region.
vile fiend! You uncouth wretch! Their city demands we must... of their minds.
Oh, foul and wretch yourself. Music, laughter, life, that's what they need.
You, dear lady, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch. You will find the legendary lost play splendid.
Finally, tragedy, comedy.
Turn back now, mortal one. Stay away from this accursed Only death and insanity await you. Don't pick it up! No! Really, I'm serious. You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife.
I love this part. I remember this part now. It's actually really fun here. Look at those melee kills. Dr. Stevie ain't got too much further ahead of me. I'll pass that.
Listen, you're not getting my lost play, you hear? It's rubbish. Worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear madam, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
Oh, I think I'm gonna get this. I think I'm gonna get some of these more costumes after this. Hopefully I can put together a cool outfit.
O Ethel, my love, my life, my son, if thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
Okay.
Top dead.
Oh, woe! What cruel darts doth strike my intemperate soul!
Okay.
My heart is yours, my love.
Let the heavens and the seas, the toads and the eels sing the song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well.
Yeah.
We shall meet again in the morrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sunset to live out our days in wondrous joy.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I applaud you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require a masterful performance.
Okay, really? I gotta be this. Like, okay. I don't want to be a chicken.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty! 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
Coochie coochie coo.
Oh, stop, it's too funny. I believe I'm in the right mood now to meet with those foreign delegates. I think I shall only behead half of them, yes.
I have never seen a more convincing fool. There is hope for us yet.
Yeah.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2, which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Titus! Thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine. Cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
Tall wench, ain't ya? Come here, let me make you a head shorter.
That's it! Cut out the scum's heart!
Coward! Blocking's for wimps!
Don't have a feeling about this! You went flying, mate! Hey, you slackers! Leave my maid alone! How's about that for score?
More of my kin lie slain, and yet you live! You have breathed your last sulphur-scented breath, Titus! You're not gonna burn me!
This girl's dangerous. We gotta take her down quick. Try not to get knocked over so easily next time, eh? Oh, I got it!
Oh, that looked like it hurt, matey.
my world undone. I cannot stand to live 1 second more.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? And the way you improvised some of those roles, you brought new life to my words. I stand in awe.
You're welcome.
You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice.
That is
I call it the ham sandwich. A metaphorical title, of course.
Well, thank you. Now I really want a ham sandwich. I'm gonna go this real slow.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you perchance found... Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds! Thank you 1,000,000 times! Thank you!
His head bosom! It's already working! Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands!
Hark! Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating core?
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replies the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
"Great big giant bosoms!"
What the hell was that? Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. It didn't even make sense. Worst play ever.
I did all that work, get that play, and that's the crap that we get.
I have no doubt that the people of Brightwall will end up following you. Merely show them what you are capable of, and they cannot fail to become your supporters. Yes?
Oh, okay. That's stuff is going on.
You've acquired a new suit. I would say it's the best mercenary uniform that money can buy, which is a bit ironic, really.
No, thank you. The hands, though, yeah. Kind of like that.
Some things never go out of fashion. Well, I think that may have, but it looks comfortable. Whatever you feel comfortable in.
Kind of don't want to. It's just. At all. See what guys we got inside it though. This is just.
This room really is rather nicely appointed as far as wardrobes in quasi-magical hero sanctuaries go.
Okay, then
Feel free to change the color of your clothes.
I'm beginning to understand why Philip Morley never published this particular piece of work.
You need more followers. Try...
yeah, I know this person here.
In his life.
More than enough. I just need 8, and this will give me.
This is terrible. Right, you'll need this. Contrary to what most people think.
The Sanctuary shop has some new bits and bobs. You've a new suit in your wardrobe, a new feathery suit.
Yeah, I know.
You're dressed as a chicken. What are you planning to do dressed as a chicken?
Chickens are very, very crafty. They won't fall for any of that. Come here, chickie, chickie. I've got some lovely treats for you. You have to defeat them psychologically. Now, they won't remain one concentrated force. They'll have redeployed into groups of 3 or so to maximize their tactical advantage. When you find one of these squads, flap your wings and such, and they should follow you back here. But don't let them try to negotiate with you. You do not want to your head, believe me.
Okay, cool. Come on.
That's lovely. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't show them any fear.
That was so stupid. And we're not even done yet. Now some more little chicken.
Terrific. We're gaining the initiative. Go on. There are still more out there.
Anywhere, then I shan't be surprised if you shop there instead.
Go.
That's all of them. At last, the town can rest easy.
Oh, Bernard, you've got to lock them up again. This isn't right. They deserve to be free.
You're always on about the chickens and their freedom. You know what I think? I think it was you let them out.
You're right.
All right. We'll let them live. But only if you swear never to let them out again.
All right. All right. We'll work this out.
I hope I haven't made a terrible mistake. But if I killed them, I would just make them martyrs.
Well done. You have gathered quite an impressive following in Brightwall. This should be more than enough to convince this little hamlet to
I
send
just
aid
don't know
to the
about
dwellers.
this.
It's what's best.
I believe Samuel awaits you at the town
It's
gates
the
to
right
express
thing to
that
do.
very sentiment.
Wish I could believe that. I really do.
Now we just have to figure out a compromise.
Welcome to the sanctuary. I trust you are finding everything all right? A very nice combination.
I just noticed I still got the chicken head.
Much better. That is a good deal less ridiculous. Is that what you were trying to accomplish? You can use these mannequins to store your current look in order to easily select it later.
Nice.
Haven't I compromised enough?
We need to figure out a way the chickens can get the most out of their lives while still making
Very kind of you to save those chickens from being butchered by Daft Bernard. Not enough gold for that.
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, today we demonstrate the generous nature of our fair town. For too long have our mountain neighbors suffered in silence, and now we extend a helping hand. But this effort would not have been possible without the courage and determination of one woman, the daughter of the old hero king. From this day, we shall know you as the hero of Brightwall. Before you leave, we ask of you one favor. As we pledge ourselves to you, so we hope you will pledge to return Brightwall to its former glory and reopen the academy which your father founded.
I will.
Very, very good, very good. I expected nothing less from you. These volunteers shall carry the supplies to the dweller camp. They may have them with our blessing. I hope you will return one day. Not just as our hero, but as our queen.
Upon that wall, you're... Ah, hello. I hope everything is in order.
Hey!
Best shop in Brightwall. You've been mad.
You have done a...
Fair price!
Rock bottom prices for rock bottom times.
Business is doing all right at the moment. Some fancy hardware you got there.
Hold on, I got a phone call.
I just can't keep stocked up on some of these items. I'll give you a good price if you've got what I need.
I've been known to offer discounts. To the right customers, at least.
I am back.
Do you have anything I can buy off you?
Okay, person. Calm down.
Happy to be of service. I hope I can make a profit on that. That's a fine item. Delivery for you. Happy to be of service.
We've enough grog to drown a hog.
Bit of a shortage. That's a fine item. Come back if you have anything else to sell. Not exactly appealing.
Isn't there a sale somewhere nearby?
Welcome to the...
Here.
Our hero returns, bringing good tidings. And supper.
How do you, Oh, well, I never thought you'd actually get it, tell you the truth. Boulder. We've been blessed, my friends. We have made an alliance that has already brought us life. One day, it will bring us much more. We require but one more offering before we fight at your side. Boulder, promise to restore these mountains to their full glory and to protect our right to dwell in them, and promise you will bring nothing but the fiercest justice upon Logan's head.
I promise.
Then may we be carried into the castle by the dark storms of fury!
We'll have to wait a little longer for that. It's still just us against a whole army. We need...
I was afraid you'd come over all logical and sensible. Well, you have brought us a feast, and we are free to hunt again. We'll just keep on eating and drinking till you're good and ready. Right, Boulder? He couldn't be happier.
You have made an important ally today. The revolution such as Sabine and his people on your side. You have the beginnings of an army now.
You ever heard it out? Yes. There was none in the first one. I forgot. Very start now. video's not over yet. People, we got a little bit more time. We're gonna at least go past the hour mark on this one. Fun.
I couldn't be prouder of what you've...
I placed the contract. When someone has given you a gift, I will keep it for you here until you wish to unwrap it. I can't peek, I promise.
Accomplished.
We're going to smash your face in. Dodge me! Don't just hit.
I'll fix you, you bloody mutt. That was some kind of fire stuff.
This is going to be an interesting fight.
I don't have to chat on. See if you're here, so I wonder what you're saying.
I can never get over this place. 20 years ago, it was just a damp, murky void in the middle of nowhere. Now people queue up to get dangled across it in a steel box. And here it comes. Most of the people here will be heading straight to Power Stone. But we're going to take a little detour first. I just hope something wrong.
Oh! It's about to move!
Come on! We have to get down there.
Do we really? Can we just let the people die?
Somebody call for help!
Poor people!
This must be the way down. We have to find those people. See if there's any survivors.
We ain't got it. Good job.
Let's go.
Oops, I went the wrong way. Come on, Zeb. Here's Zeb.
Looks like the only way. All right. I can do this. Let's get down. I don't want to spend any more time in this box than I have to. It fell somewhere up ahead. Come on. I know those sounds anyway. Maybe the monorail wasn't an accident after all. Never stood a chance. I'm not getting into a monorail car for as long as I live, I can tell you that.
So where are we going?
To find some old friends. Let's just say them on my side. That'll teach you the lesson. You hobbit hob. You show them! Excellent. No getting up from that. You never faced a hero before, that's for sure. Almost a shame to kill the little knights, isn't it? Keep hitting them and they'll start running. There's hot space everywhere. Not bad aiming for an old man, huh?
Ah, hello.
Hello.
You've a new type of gauntlet available. When you need to attack a target from a great distance and don't mind sacrificing firing speed, a rifle is ideal. That is a gauntlet, a device which allows a hero...
Yeah,
I wonder why none of the buggers had traveled for a while. They'd be waiting to pick us off from a distance. Surprisingly clever. Well, we can have a shootout here, or give them a taste of their own smart medicine and flank them. It's up to you. Now, tougher than they look. Blow the ugly buggers away! Finish it off while it's down! Who else wants a bullet in the head? Bloody brilliant! It's a goner! That's the last of them!
yeah.
Well, look at that. They built themselves a little castle. Isn't that a show? You can't beat them. Boom! Don't get the smell. Take that, you dumb beast. Oh, nice. Isn't that a story? That smell did the trick. That's a dead mob, all right. Huh? Ooh, it's gone to blood. I know they look harmless, but they're bloodthirsty animals. That's it, don't show the buggers mercy.
I don't care about the digging thing. They're out of treasure.
Sod's blocking our way. You'll have to get behind it somehow. Cave like this, there has to be some other way of getting there. So smart. Standing behind your fancy magic, don't you? Yes, that's right, I'm talking to you. That'll teach the little bugger. That'll have them scurrying to their holes. Smart enough. Not smart enough to wear their pants the right way round. Try explaining that.
This has been a very, very fun episode.
Now this I wasn't expecting. There must have been a whole city down here once. You don't think the hops built it, do you? Not with those stubby fingers. Have you noticed how quiet it all is here? Almost like... Yep. Almost like that was going to happen. Oh, look. We've even got an orphan. Well, nobody traps me after running game. Squishy, aren't they? Shooting. They're almost too easy to hit. Oh, good strike. Thank you for making such a lovely target. Didn't hurt you too much, did it? You're getting better at this magic malarkey. Give up yet? Satisfying to hit than a hop. Oh, you're going to pay. I could watch that all day. There's more where that came from. They might be small, but they can still hurt. ton of guts flying.
You have overcome an important test. A good leader must always be ready to face the unknown, and to seek new paths. Your defeat of the creatures in this cave will be told throughout the land.
Oh yeah. I like this one.
Please return to the sanctuary and I can pass along what I know.
So after we go buy a shop, of course, since I can do that now.
I don't think you're going to find a way round this time. But I've got some magic of my own. Watch and learn. Boom!
Well.
Oh. It worked. Right, let's get out of here, shall we?
So I gotta get out of the cave.
You can almost smell the sunlight. Isn't it wonderful? The damp, muggy, soggy sunlight. This is morning wood, all right. I hope the people we're looking for are still alive.
Why wouldn't they be?
Because, come nightfall, it's one of the most dangerous places in Albion. Well, I don't know about dangerous, but I'm starting to get a rash. Bloody swamp. We made a good team back in that cave, didn't we? It's been a while since I got stuck into a real fight. It was just like fighting by your father's side. I'd forgotten what it was like,
I need this
standing next to a hero.
I have not really played any of the other ones. I only got to play this one because it was a free game once.
I think we're almost there. That must be the place up ahead. What I wouldn't give for a bowl of soup and a hot bath.
Yeah, I already seen that. You ain't gotta tell me about it. I haven't seen it.
Hello, I've just learned yet another remarkable tidbit from the Book of Heroes. It seems that you have the power to upgrade not only your living weapons, but also any weapon you find. Come back to the sanctuary, and I can show you how.
Cease your movement! Be you men or be you hollow men?
Have you gone daft, boy? Open up the doors.
Walter? Is that you?
The very same. Now, are you going to let us in or what?
Right, yes, of course. Open the gate!
Tell Major Swift Walter's here!
Major Swift.
Welcome, Sir Walter.
Sir.
There he is. The one and only. Major Swift.
Oh, Walter! What the blazes are you doing here?
We came looking for you. I have a proposition.
You came all this way to proposition us. And I thought you were here to save us from the legions of the damned.
Ben Finn. It's good to see you. I take it the legends about this place are true then.
I'll say. You've men in one place. We've been stationed here for weeks, trying to eradicate them. Mainly, it's us getting eradicated. We lost some good men last night, including Lieutenant Simmons here. And the buggers will be back tonight.
Logan just loves to send you on the best assignments, doesn't he? That's part of what I wanted to talk to you about.
Is this...
The princess? Yes. I'll explain, but just treat her like any other pair of hands for now.
Fair enough. Captain Finn will show you to the mortar. We could use a body up there.
Meet me on the wall when you're ready. I'll introduce you to Private Jammy. So cool because he's the luckiest sod in the fort.
You'll probably be stuck by that mortar. Look around first. Talk to the men. It never hurts to know who's got your back.
Finally left the old castle behind, huh?
Long time coming, Major. Long time coming.
Into the armory we go.
Alright, well, we're gonna end it right there. We'll buy something next
Hello
time.
there. The gauntlets are in the armory, of course.
Alright, well, yeah, I want to do this once.
Now, each gauntlet is capable of casting a particular type of spell. By wearing a different gauntlet on each hand, you can unleash a devastating combination of time you cast. Examine your new weapon to learn what you must do in order to improve it. But whatever it is, please don't do it in here. I've just tidied up.
I'll do that next time. Alright, peeps. It was fun. Thanks for joining me here today. And